And one thing I'm gonna go do is see my granny, okay? Call me to go see our granny, y'all. I woke up in such a good mood. I was having a good day, okay? I was ready for self-care day. And when I stopped in to see my girl, she was up, up, up. And so I assumed she was having a good day until she started snitching and letting me know that she tried to get out of bed. And them people told her no, that she had to sit in bed and that they were not getting her up today. Mind you, Granny has dementia and oftentimes forget what people tell her. So the fact that she remembered that made me realize that that really hurt her feelings. Baby, on who watch? Not mine, okay? So I tried to go ahead and get her up. And then I realized they hadn't even washed her face for the day, okay? Hadn't brushed her hair back. And I immediately got irritated. But before I could say something to them, I had to spring into action. So I went ahead and got one of them cloths and washed my girl's face and put some Vaseline on her face. And then I went ahead and got some water and did her hair because I left her brush in the car. But baby, water went a long way, okay? And so I went ahead and got my girl together. And as y'all can see, my girl said thank you so many times. And I think the more she said thank you, the more I got irritated. And so you best believe I went to that nurse's station and I let them know a piece of my mind. I did offer a lot of grace because they have been doing an amazing job with my grandmother. And so it could very well have been that the hospital got very busy or they could have been short-staffed. But I wanted them to know that my grandma is also a priority just like every other client there. And she should be treated as so, especially having her face not washed halfway through the day. And that is why my statement from yesterday still remains the same. It's so important that when your loved ones are in a hospital or even care facilities, it's so important that we show up and show out for them because sometimes it is hard for them to advocate for themselves, especially for someone who has dementia. And as y'all know, I don't play about my grandma, okay? So after I did what I had to do, I went ahead and put the focus back on my girl, okay? Because she is the priority here. So I went ahead and got my girl up out of bed and prepared her to eat her dinner. She had chicken, spinach, and corn. So I went ahead and chopped her chicken up to make it easier for her to eat by herself. And y'all, the chicken and the spinach looked really good, but baby, that corn, I don't know what that was, okay? It looked so nasty. And so y'all can see my face, baby. I was giving it the ugly look. And baby, I even gave it the thumbs down, okay? Because who brought you this and why? But baby, after she tasted, she told me I need to be quiet, okay? Because she said it was actually pretty good. And so I just took her word for it because it was just a no for me, okay? But halfway through her eating, the medical team came in and said that they wanted to get her up and put her in a chair so that she can eat sitting up. And my question was, where was this energy when she asked y'all before I got here? And I wanted to be spicy and tell them no, that she didn't want to get up anymore just because I didn't want them to feel like it was on their time, baby. And the Holy Spirit got me together real fast, okay? So I went ahead and let them get her up. And as y'all can see, that girl was eating, okay, by herself, chilling. But me and Granny sat around, y'all, and chopped it up for about an hour, just laughing and joking at anything and everything. And eventually it was time for me to go to start my self-care day. And baby, she asked me if I was ready to go, and I said yes. And she said good, because I'm ready to go to sleep. Not me thinking we having us a good old time and she ready for me to leave. Child, I let her have it and I got up out of there. Bye, y'all.